What's happening, everybody?
What's up, everyone?
Hope y'all good out there.
We're praying that you're well.
Praying hard and heavy, deeply within our souls. We're praying.
This week was
It was a rough
a
week.
trying week.
Yeah, and it's only hump day, so we still pushing on and we still
No, it is.
moving through it. You know
What
what I
day
mean?
is it?
It feel like it's Friday because it's been that rough. But honestly, man, I'm gonna just be truthful and honest. I started this week off. I was angry. I was upset. I didn't take it out on my own family because my wife is white. But everybody else that was white, I didn't say I would take it out on them. You know what I mean? I was just upset at the white culture. I was. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
being honest.
I did not. It's just been going on so long. You know what I mean? Like, you think 400 years, and before that, biblical times. It's been it's been going on that long. You know what I mean? And just all this build up of
they don't know, they can't experience.
you
they don't
really
understand.
won't experience it. You know what I mean? And it was rough. But I'm a man of God, and I prayed hard. I got down on my hands and knees, and I was just in there begging God just for peace over my heart. You know what I mean? For who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I know who I am, and I know I don't hate anyone. You know what I mean? I love all, and that's why we're doing this video right now, is to show the perseverance that, yeah, it is tough times, but we have so much to work towards in what we can teach our youth and what we can teach our youngers that we're raising in our own homes, where we're stuck at every day. You know what I mean? So what better opportunity than to do it now? And just to sit and think, like, man, Journey and Jet, they're going to face it one day. I did multiple times, not to where it exploded in my face and something crazy happened. But they're gonna have to face that one day. You know what I mean? And that was heavy on my heart because I was just like weeping for the Floyd family, for Trayvon Martin, just all of them. I don't know all their names because I don't.
Of color,
You know what I mean? Like, just all the families that has to go through this. Man, I pray for them. You know what I mean? Like,
to stay strong.
And to stick with the love part of it rather than the hate part of it, because hate is easy. It's easy to hate. It's hard to love. You know what I mean?
And
it was rough.
you know, to see a man cry is, something that I didn't grow up witnessing, and for your husband to just, you're holding him, you're praying, and you don't have the words. All I could do is hold you in that moment. And it's okay to release every bit of all the buildup that any person has. And especially men who, crying isn't the first option for them. But in order for God to fill you back up, you've got to release that.
You have to.
And when he released and he took a walk by himself, you came back with a different light. No, nothing had changed in the, but the point is let it out and let it flow. And that made room for God for you to hear from God, honestly. He was really built up with, obviously we all are, tons of emotions. And they're just swirling in there. And I'm proud of you.
And all in all, let's just get the record straight. This ain't about me. more than it is about the people. You know what I mean? It's about the people. It ain't about Roy. Yeah, I'm all about Roy, but at the end of the day, man, it's all about those families that gotta go through this. You know that when my brother got killed, and my brother called me, Jay, it was just and in all act, like in all moment, like I didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Other than to lean on him. Because that's all you got at the end of the day, because you can react out of hate and you can end up doing something that you're going to regret for the rest of your life for your future family. You know what I mean?
Like, generations.
It's generation and generation and generation, you know? So we cannot act. What am I looking for? We can't act.
Reactions?
You can't react.
Reactionary?
You can't react. You can't act like with a bad reaction. You know what I mean? It's all I'm getting at. That's all I'm getting at on that, you know?
I mean, experience firsthand, your brother was killed by a cop.
Yep.
So this hits home, you know. With that, we all know that there is not a legislation out here that can alter the heart. There's not a court system that can change the heart of people. But in the courts of heaven, and I've been praying in the courts of heaven, and by the Spirit of this entire universe, there's a court system that can change a heart. That's the only way. It's not going to come through there's systematic changes, absolutely. But to change the core of who someone is, or generational stereotypes that's been passed down, the fear, the not knowing, the lack of wisdom on other cultures, that instead of just putting people in their shoes and the willingness to learn, that is filled with hatred. Not, it's just filled with hate. The courts of heaven can fix that. Yeah. It's going to take a long time of prayers, because we're talking about a nation, a world. Yeah. And
it's a hate up under.
But it's not something that I will ever give up praying on and believing people can change. We have dealt, obviously being biracial, numerous of things. And, I'm a waste of a white woman, because this is who God sent me. When we go somewhere, women aren't clenching their purse in the elevator because of me. And this man would do anything for anyone. And the hate's got to stop.
And so it's really all because of what they've been taught.
It's just been passed down, and it's time. Yeah. All of us right now, is the time to pass down love.
Yes.
The diverse culture, the diverse people of the world, pass down knowledge and love. Yeah. I don't care what the label is of the diversity. Embrace and try to put yourself in their shoes. Whether you agree with whatever it is or not, you can still agree to pass down love. And of course, as we were weeping, a lot of it is for Jet and Journey. A lot of it was not just for our kids, but our nieces, our nephews, all the brothers and sisters out there who are going to have a shade of beautifulness to their skin, who's immediately judged before anyone could see their heart. Yeah. And we have got to pray not only for the hate-filled hearts, but we have got to pray for these kids to also love but to also be strapped with the armor of God.
You got to. You have to be strapped with that. Man, you got to be strapped with that.
The shield of peace, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit.
The belt of the truth, the shoes fitted for the gospel of peace,
and the breastplate of the righteous. And you've got to let the rest go and give it to God.
Yeah. You do.
Because I know I'll worry myself to death, and make changes as you can, but do what you can. We are doing what we can. And we are praying that the hearts filled with hate, that they see love, they see the light in people prior to instant judging based on whatever indifference, and especially just the color of someone's skin.
Yeah.
And praying over this entire generation that's under us.
I feel like the biggest thing also is the fact that we live in a review type mindset. You get what I mean when I say that?
You ain't gonna go here, you're gonna check the review first.
You're gonna check reviews first.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That's how we live. If you think about it, that's how we live. We check reviews first. And we do the same thing with people. Oh, this is what I heard about somebody that, got a cut off t-shirt, cut short jeans. He drank Bud Light beer. He a redneck, or he got his pants sagging. He got dreadlocks, and you don't know that person. You don't know what that person's been through. You don't know how you can change that person's character. Pretty much pretty much their appearance, because of what they grew up in. That's how they are. You don't know them, though. You don't know their character. You know what I mean? So we got to get out of the review mindset.
And the love's got to be real.
It does.
Love. It can't be, hitting it up with Roy because, whatever. And then when you go home, say Shayna isn't anything but an in lover.
Yeah.
Right? Because you just canceled out the love.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that because those are things that obviously, I've been told.
Yeah.
Family members that didn't talk for 6-7 years because, and love, peace, and prayers.
That's all we need. I pray that we all come together and lean on each other. Be vulnerable. Put your chest, keep your guard up. Like, don't let people walk over you, but lean on each other.
We see you. We love you. And we're behind you. Keep it peaceful, y'all.
Keep it peaceful.